Old dog boxing, motherfucker.
Coming up on March 1st on Amazon Prime pay-per-view, the co-main event to Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Jose Rayo Valenzuela will be defending his WBA world title against Gary Antuanne Russell, who is coming off of a loss back in June of last year. Yes, you heard that right, folks. Gary Antuanne Russell is coming off of a loss, only to turn around and get another chance at a world title. And if you're wondering why does a fighter just get beat up in his last fight and then gets to rebound right back into another world title shot? Well, your guess is as good as mine. But I am not surprised by this at all. This seems to be the norm. This is just the way that they conduct business over there on the PBC. That is just the PBC way, fam. Instead of rewarding Alberto Puello with the unification bout versus Rayo Valenzuela, nah, they reward the loser. And let's get one thing straight. Alberto Puello won that fight. He beat Gary Antuanne Russell up. He beat him up. There was no robberies. That night, Alberto Puello won fair and square. So, according to my calculations and estimations, shouldn't Alberto Puello be fighting Rayo Valenzuela for the title shot? It only makes sense, huh? Like, what am I missing here? Am I missing something here? How is Gary Antuanne Russell being rewarded with another title shot for losing? And the winner, he gets to defend the same title that he beat Gary Antuanne Russell for. Not only that, but Gary Antuanne Russell gets to be the co-main event. Meanwhile, Alberto Puello just gets to defend his title on the undercard. That is nasty work, fam. The PBC way. And this is just one case of what I'm talking about. Let me give you some more examples. Sebastian Fundora was coming off of a loss to Brian Mendoza, and not just a split decision or unanimous decision. No, he got knocked out. Okay, it was a knockout loss to Brian Mendoza. And in Fundora's very next fight, he gets to fight Tim Tszyu for his WBC and his WBO world titles. And then they reward Errol Spence as well with a world title shot after Bud Crawford took Spence's soul, right? Ripped his heart right out of his chest. Since Spence's very next fight, he gets awarded with a world title shot versus Sebastian Fundora. Now, the WBO wouldn't sanction that fight, but the WBC was all right with whatever the PBC had in mind. So like I said, man, the PBC way. Rolly Romero is another PBC clown that got rewarded for being a horrible fighter. He gets his head knocked smooth off of his shoulders by Gervonta Davis, only to get rewarded with a title shot versus Barroso. It's nasty work over there on the PBC, man. And as far as Rayo Valenzuela goes, I wonder why he would. What's the incentive? Why is he taking such a raw deal? It's not like Gary Antuanne Russell is a mandatory or anything like that. Rayo's mandatory is Andy Hiraoka from Japan. And I know he's probably fighting for peanuts because the PBC is on their last legs. They're broke. They ain't got no money. I know that Rayo's not getting paid like that for fighting Gary Antuanne Russell. You know, Showtime doesn't back PBC no more. You know, I know he's not getting a turkey bag over there. So I wonder why Rayo is agreeing to take this fight, because I honestly think Rayo is going to lose his title in this fight because Gary Antuanne Russell is a natural 140 pounder versus Rayo Valenzuela, who is moving up. Gary Antuanne Russell is a big boy, man, and he hits hard. You know, I don't see why Rayo is taking this fight. Like I said, I think he's going to lose it. And he just got the belt, man. But hey, it is what it is, and it was what it was. And again, this fight will be the co-main event on the Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach March 1st card. And although this is a decent little card, it's not worth no $80 fucking dollars. You gotta be kidding me. And PBC is going to charge you $80 a pop for this fucking card. Again, nasty work, man. The PBC way. They're gonna charge us $80 to watch a guy whose last fight was on YouTube's Pro Box. Absolutely free. Lamont Roach's last fight was absolutely free. But because he's going to fight Tank Davis, now the PBC wants to charge you $80 for a YouTube Pro Box fighter. Absolutely nasty work. But I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, man. This card is not worth no goddamn $80. I'm going to tell you right now. It's absolutely disturbing. It's disgusting. And I know that's why they threw this fight on there as well, because the PBC knew without Rayo versus Russell and just Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach alone, nobody was going to buy that shit, you know. But because they threw Rayo on there, now I might consider buying this overpriced, mediocre product. And why? Because I'm stupid. Nah, but seriously, I'm gonna buy that shit. And the reason why I do is because it gives me the right to talk shit. You know, I'm not gonna be one of these dirtbags online that don't pay for shit. You know, they're watching on Stream East and still have the audacity to talk shit about it online. That could never be me. That's like a shoplifter complaining about a product that he stole and he still has the audacity to complain about it or give it a bad review online. Nope. I'm gonna pay my $80 so I could be like, man, these motherfuckers suck. And with that, that's all I got for this one, guys. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. It's your boy O-Dog Boxing. I'm out, man.